You can see also behind me one other important note. This lane right here on Folly Road is closed. So if you come or go to Folly Beach right now, you need to be very cautious coming through this area.
I'm interested to see who's going to win this sign contest. Take a look. When I'm telling you about wine glasses, I mean, take a look at this. These ladies know how to party.
Lieber facility here in Ridgeville houses the toughest of convicts. I mean, just take a look at this fence right here. It's a double fence covered from top to bottom entirely in razor wire. But what we
polled this morning, first thing, Rebecca, is there another threat of a strike at this point?
Octavia, the short answer to that question is no at this point. There's tops, there's pants, there's suit jackets. Of course, you can't miss the dresses here. All of this ahead of a very special prom for students with special needs. Josh, thanks. And now our big story today. An investigation into how the Citadel handled a complaint about a former camp counselor molesting boys is being released within the next hour. The State Military College hired outside experts to investigate the 2007 incident at the school's summer camp. News 2's Andy Wantor joins us now live downtown Charleston at the Citadel's campus. Andy, what's the very latest? Well, you may remember Louis Skip Reville was charged with 22 counts of abuse. He was sentenced to 50 years in prison in June. Once those documents can be released to you, we will have them on our website, counton2.com. And of course, Andy will have a full report coming up tonight on News 2 at 5 o'clock. A 41-year-old woman is behind bars this morning accused of scamming her friend out of more than $50,000. Claiming she has cancer. The newest addition to our meteorology team, yes. Christine Kohler.
You're saying I'm more beautiful than Josh?
Absolutely. Boeing says it has finished more than half of the testing on its proposed battery fix for the 787. In our crime tracker report today, Charleston County deputies investigate if a home invasion in West Ashley is tied to any other recent invasions, including the Allison Griffer incident. It was like the creepy crawlers. I thought that was the easy bake oven for boys. Creepy crawlers, do you remember that? You put them in the oven and you bake your own bugs and it becomes like little gel bugs.
No, I don't remember.
You don't remember that?
No.
Oh, precious.
You were a Power Rangers generation. I was Voltron, so I don't remember that.
No. Stay with us. We're back in less than 2 minutes.
She's like, what's Voltron?
Two teenagers are facing charges following a high-speed chase that left two of their friends dead. 19-year-old Patrick Graham died at the scene of the crash, and 18-year-old Martin Pinckney died at the hospital. The driver, 17-year-old Shaylin Capers, will face several charges, including failure to stop for blue lights when she's released from the hospital. 19-year-old Jamari Whitehead went through bond court this morning after being released from the hospital. And he was given a $50,000 bond for possession of a stolen car and $2,130 bond for receiving stolen goods. And this isn't his first run-in with the law. Whitehead has a long criminal history, including several burglary charges. All of this began near Foster Creek Road when a Hanahan police officer attempted to stop a car. When he ran the plates, it came back that the car was stolen. Take a look at this dash cam video. You can see that the driver appeared to be stopping before the car just speeds off. The speeds reached up to 100 miles per hour before the car went off the side of the road. The driver overcorrected and then the car flipped, throwing 3 of the 4 occupants out. Only the driver was wearing a seatbelt. Inside the wreckage, police found several stolen guns, an open bottle of wine, and other items recently reported to the Hanahan police. And the Anderson County Sheriff's Office calls for help from more than a dozen states, from the Carolinas to California. They need to identify this child. Take a look at your screen right now. The mystery started Tuesday night when someone left the toddler on a doorstep, rang the doorbell, and then just ran away. Deputies say they are in touch with their counterparts across the country. They're also using social media to see if anyone knows who this child is. Doctors believe she had undergone open heart surgery. While investigators look for new information, child safety advocates hope this case will bring awareness to parents. There is always help available. The child is in foster care. We want to show you the picture of the child one more time. If you can help identify this child, please call Crime Stoppers, the number 1-888-CRIME-SC. Today, Democrat Elizabeth Colbert-Bush kicks off her general election campaign in South Carolina's 1st Congressional District. Colbert-Bush will visit a senior center today. She is the sister of political funny man Stephen Colbert and faces former Republican Governor Mark Sanford in next month's special election to fill the vacant House seat. Sanford held this seat for 3 terms back in the 90s. Green Party candidate Eugene Platt is also on the ballot. And a judge sentenced a South Carolina woman to 3 years in prison after she faked terminal leukemia to collect insurance money. Wednesday, a judge also ordered Jennifer Eden to pay $500,000 in restitution. Eden pleaded guilty to mail fraud in September. From 2003 until 2011, prosecutors say she got life insurance policies for herself and then falsely claimed to be dying from leukemia. She received $500,000 in early payments on her death benefits. Authorities say she lived a very lavish lifestyle. And a brawl in a restaurant parking lot landed a lacrosse coach from the Citadel in jail. Police charged 33-year-old Garrett Rosecrans with second-degree assault and battery. A Charleston police officer noticed the fight in a parking lot of a restaurant around 2:30 Tuesday morning. Rosecrans told police he hit the man in self-defense because he feared for his safety. A Citadel spokesman says Rosecrans volunteers at the Citadel and is not paid. State lawmakers proposed a unique approach to close the achievement gap in our schools. A bill sponsored by Republican senators would hold back students who struggle to read at grade level by the end of 3rd grade. State standardized test scores show 1 in 5 3rd graders cannot read at a basic level. Lawmakers say the plan would help end static achievement in our state's schools. And tonight, the River Dogs are back in action. It's their season opener in Greenville. But even before the first game, the team is getting a lot of national attention, but not for playing ball. It's for what's being served in the bleachers.